Yeah, I thought I was impressed. 30 assists. Offensively, they moved the ball and made all the right plays and allowed the defense to dictate, what we got. And I thought we got great shots as a result. Obviously, a lot of minutes to sustain a high level on the other end of the floor. But I thought the guys did a great job.
And then, the whole bench is jumping up on a Tre Mann dunk, and lots of guys, Jared Butler and Olivier, get season highs, career highs. Just what'd you think of some of the camaraderie stuff that you saw in this one, and a nice way to end the home part of the regular season? Excuse me.
Yeah, great to see it, and great empathy out of the players that didn't play today. These are the guys, for the most part, that the roles are inversed. And these guys that played today are great teammates, regardless of what their role is. We've used them at different times, but they're great teammates all the time, regardless of what's going on individually for them. And so for the guys that didn't play today, to pay that back a little bit, I thought was great.
And then just thinking about the play-in, how important was it for you all to have an identity game today as a way to kind of stay on track as a team, even for the guys that weren't playing? As you got to turn around and play on Wednesday again. Yeah,
not really important as it relates to the play-in, just broader. Every time we take the floor, whether it's Game 82 or preseason or Summer League or Blue, we want it to look and feel a certain way. I thought the guys did a great job of that today.
Mark, just wanted to follow up on Tre. It's been a trying sophomore season for him, not to put too much stock into one game, but does it just kind of make you feel good for him to be able to end the year on a high note with a big game like this?
Yeah, and not surprised at all. I mean, the thing that can be a bit of an optical illusion is, he's a better player today than he was a year ago. Now, the year hasn't gone as well relative to his expectations, for sure, as it did last year, but he's definitely a better player than he was a year ago. And, I think you've seen players on our team and other teams that have used kind of choppy waters to become mentally and physically stronger and to improve. And that's his challenge, is to take what may be considered a disappointing season and leverage it into momentum, forward momentum, and continue to improve. But to suggest that he's anything other than better than he was last year would be, incorrect. He's definitely a better player.
And then I don't know if you saw this or heard about this, but the regular starters, like before the game, seemed to take an extra long time signing autographs and even going into the stands, kind of talking with fans, almost like a tip of the cap, it seemed. Did you see that, or what do you think of that?
I didn't see it. Not surprised. We have great guys, I think. There's a lot of ups. We just finished Game 82. There's a lot of ups and downs in an 82-game season. There's parts of the season that are particularly grinding, and what makes that more fulfilling for everybody, and myself included, I speak for myself, is the quality of people that we have, and that did not disappoint this year. We have great guys, so something like that doesn't surprise me.
What else we got? Barry Tre Mann with the Oklahoma. Yeah, Mark, NBA basketball, playoff basketball series, best of 7, those kinds of things. All of a sudden with the play-in, you got 2 straight one-and-dones, in and out. It's like the NCAA tournament, going to a regional.
Yep.
Does that change anybody's mindset, preparation? How do you deal? I mean, you were part of staffs that got ready for playoff series. How is this different?
When you prepare for a series, I think you have to acknowledge the 7-game nature of it, and there's an element of rolling out a game plan in game 1, knowing that you're not going to end where you start when you're in a series, and neither is your opponent from tactical purposes or rotations. Whereas a one game and done, you end where you start. So I would say that's the biggest thing that changes, is just the mindset of it. But we're gonna treat it like another game. We're gonna put a game plan out there, make sure that our guys are really clear on it. We have 2 days to prepare. We'll know who we're playing here shortly. And then throw our best punch. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to see what our best punch looks like in, obviously, a high-stakes game where there's a lot of distractions and a lot of noise, and see if we can hone in and play a really, really good game.
Andrew Schlecht of The Athletic. Usman Jang obviously got big run today, someone who's drafted in the lottery for you guys. That there's some expectations behind him just because of where he was picked. But just thoughts on his play today overall?
Yeah, I thought his talent was on display, and the real thing is just where the ball goes when it's in his hands. I mean, he has a great sense of the game. He's got great instincts. He makes the right play 9 out of 10 times in terms of finding the open man, including the simple plays, which I think, some younger players kind of know where it should go, but they want to like hit home runs, and he makes the simple one. He's got the ball on the wing. They close to him. He's going to make the one that ended in a Robinson Earl corner three. It's a great example. He's got a good shot, but he gives it up. I think it was to Butler. Butler finds Robinson Earl. We end up with a great shot. Those are the ones that are as impressive, but he really knows where the ball should go. I also want to acknowledge, he hasn't had, I think, the injury. He was really cooking there with the blue, and he got hurt, and it really set him back. And he got his engine running again after that, and had to fight through that. Like I just said with Tre, choppy waters isn't a bad thing, and he's stronger and better and mentally stronger now than he was at the beginning of the year. He's making plays and doing things that he wasn't doing back then. So I think it may be a little harder to see than guys like J. Will and J. Dub that have carved out starting roles for us. But this is a player that's really improved and grown over a long period of time. I thought that was on display today.
Who else we got? Is that it?
Hey, real quick, just to you guys or our fans, anybody that celebrates Easter, happy Easter on behalf of us, and have a great rest of your day.
Nick Gallo, Valley Sports. Tre, lots of other guys have gotten water dumped on them. What was it like for you to have everybody bombard you in this one after your triple-double?
I seen it coming, but I didn't know they was gonna keep coming. I feel like I just told Matt that they poured the most water on me, and they poured Gatorade too. So it's crazy. I get them back though.
What did it feel like out there to execute the way that you guys did throughout this game?
It just felt good. I felt like, we stepped up when they called us to just give our guys a rest going into the postseason. So we went out there, played hard, and had fun playing together. So.
Yeah, Tre, you get the honor of being the first guy we talked to after the Minnesota-New Orleans game finished. So give us a quick scouting report on the Pelicans. That's who you're going to play.
Oh, that's who we play? I didn't even check yet.
Yeah, Pelicans.
Yeah, they're a great defensive team. They obviously have guys who are really good offensively who we're going to have to key in on. But, when we play them every time, I think they get a lot of steals on us. So spacing the floor, cutting, and then just being aware of those guys trying to get steals.
Tre, Mark said that no matter how the season's gone for you, you're a better player today than you were at the end of last season. Just how do you sort of feel now at the end of your second year?
It was a tough year for me, obviously. But, I just focused day to day, trying to get better. I am a better player than I was last year. Just didn't get to show it this year. But, I'm going to keep working and, just keep trusting the process.
Did it feel good to have a game like this to go out on?
Yeah, it did. It was a lot of fun out there.
Michael Martin, the Oklahoman, they talked about your triple-double. Have you ever had a triple-double before?
Never. I only had 10 assists one time. But I've never had a triple-double before.
You're tied with Poku as one of the guys with one on the team. Who's going to get the next one?
Probably Ooze. Ooze mine. Yeah, I'm going to go Ooze.
Anybody else for Tre? We got Andrew in front.
Yeah, Andrew Schlecht of The Athletic. What did it feel like to have that dunk and have the crowd behind you this afternoon?
Felt good, man. I haven't had a dunk in a little minute. I didn't know I could still jump, but it felt good. Tonight was just a lot of fun all around. So
Thanks.
appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Tre.
Happy Easter.
Nick Gallo, Valley Sports. First of all, just what was it like for you all playing such extended minutes and being able to keep up with that athletically and physically?
Yeah, it's actually a physical toll for sure, but it was a great opportunity. And, especially for us guys who don't get a lot of opportunity, this was a great chance for us to play and just, let loose. So I was super excited and had a great time.
Game 82, it seemed like, the focus, the connectedness was there. What did you feel out on the floor about just the way that you guys executed and got this win?
Yeah, honestly, I think this game was a testament to the hard work and the commitment that we put in. I think we're all committed to the same thing, the same things that we buy into, and I think this game was just a testament to it.
And then you're just kind of so many special moments, Tre's dunk and
Yeah.
guys getting career highs, just some of the feelings out on the floor. What were you guys feeling out there?
Yeah, super great atmosphere, great vibes, as people would say. Tre, Oos, Olivier, J-Rob. Yeah, it was just a fun night, great night.
Intersect of the Athletic, you played 6 games here. You've been here just for a short time, but can you just tell me what you've learned about the organization and maybe the coaching staff and your teammates in your time here?
Learned a lot. It's kind of hard to put it all in one sentence, but I just love how tight-knit and connected this group is. I feel like I'm playing for a college team. Obviously these guys are young, but super connected. Everybody's rooting for each other. It doesn't seem a lot of animosity and competition between each other. So that's one thing that I've really enjoyed so far.
Who else we got? Got Barry in the back?
Yeah, Jared, well, sort of a predecessor question to that. What was your impression of the Thunder as an organization before you got here?
Honestly, I knew that they were kind of in a rebuilding or, whatever you want to call it, stage. So just kind of didn't know what to expect. And coming from the Jazz, obviously I knew that there were different plans for this team. But I'm actually shocked and surprised of how professional and how easy going they are at the same time. So, yeah.
Jared, I know you're not eligible for the postseason as a two-way guy, but looking forward to this play-in tournament, you've been through something similar to that in the NCAA tournament, a win-or-go-home type environment. What kind of advice do you have, or what's it like to be in that spot?
It's tough. I think depending on what kind of team you are, I think focus on the things that you can control is a big thing. And also don't have the fear of winning, because if you want to win too bad, then you kind of are tight and not playing the way that you always usually play, and that's just kind of the advice and from my experience of playing tournaments like this.
Yeah.
Chris Williams with News 9. Jared, what have the first 2 years of your NBA journey kind of been like, and does it make a day like today more rewarding for you?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a long road. It's I tell myself it's a marathon, not a sprint. And these days definitely make it worth it. All the days where you get disappointed and discouraged at times. So this day is definitely worth all the other days that seem bad. But honestly, I think all those days are preparing me for eventually what kind of player I'm going to be, for my whole career. So.